We're giving away some awesome Cabin Zero gear. Check it out at the link below.
So Lauren, what do we got in store for this video?
So we have a bunch of items that we found on our For You page on TikTok, and we ordered them to the office. We're here to see if any of them are any good. And Tom, you haven't seen any of these in person yet.
Haven't seen any of them in person. I'm always excited to check these out because this is like my first initial reaction. Some products in the past have been really good and some have been bad, so I'm excited to jump in and check them out.
Yeah, let's look at the first product now.
Let's do it.
These are my absolute non-negotiable products when flying economy class.
Don't pull too hard on
Second is this airplane tray cable cover. Okay, I will never fly on another plane without this thing. I hate that little behind the seat pocket that holds an emergency guide, pamphlet, and magazines. You can never fit a water bottle in that thing, and your phone always falls deep into the bottom of the pocket. It holds all of my necessities during flight so that I don't have to bend and break my back trying to get something I need.
So,
love the logo. Not really.
Yeah, it's a little bold. It's a little bold, but I like, in general, I think it has decent functionality. So basically, the thing is you put it on your tray table like this. Okay. So then your tray table kind of goes like that. But you can put things in here. Presumably you can fit a laptop in here.
Boom, 16er. Let's give this a shot.
Ooh.
I'm nervous for this. Yeah, I mean, it works, right? Don't put water near my laptop. We know what happens when that happens, Lauren.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, okay.
I mean, that's
so
like...
it's so heavy.
It's probably going to stretch out.
But like, it doesn't seem like it's going to break,
not bad.
At least. Like, I wouldn't necessarily be afraid of it breaking. I'm the same way about the front seat pocket. I really don't like sticking stuff in there that much. It's like the most I'll do is my water bottle.
That's true.
And because I'm afraid I'm going to leave something in there.
I went on a trip when I was like 15, and my friend, I was traveling with him, and he left his phone like in the airplane seat pocket. And he was without a phone forever. And I think ever since that happened, like very early on in my travel career, I was like, I'm never putting anything in there again. So this kind of falls into one of those for me where it's like, do you really need this? It's kind of like that airline tray table we did last time.
If it's something that bothers you enough, you'll probably enjoy it. Like, I don't think there's anything functionally wrong with it. In terms of like quality. I think it's well made, but if you don't need it, you really don't need it. But if you're like, hey, I would use that.
If you got the use case, go for it. If not, most of us probably don't. You can skip it.
Here are 3 travel must-haves that you didn't know you needed. I love this medicine case. I love how compact it is and that you can keep all your pills separated.
So we have
the pill separator.
The pill separator in 3 very fun and functional colors.
I kind of like this like pattern.
Yeah, it feels very sturdy.
Oh, there's a guitar pick inside too.
So
perfect.
They weren't very clear about what that does. What I presume it does is that is to help you get underneath there.
Oh, if you got like if you got nails going.
If you have nails or you don't have nails or like you just kind of struggle with mobility, then that I think is going to be really nice. I also saw somebody use this for like snacks. Yeah. I've also seen people do it with like tackle boxes now.
Fishing tackle box.
Yeah, tackle boxes, which I think is so funny. But I like this. I think that if you have a lot of like supplements or things that you want to use, however, sometimes TSA will want to know what's in here.
Yeah.
And sometimes if it's like a prescription especially, you should have it still in your prescription bottle. But I know people who have traveled with these and they haven't had any problems, but you could run into that issue at security checkpoint.
I'd be curious if anybody's ever actually traveled without a prescription and gotten in trouble for it. I don't know if anyone's ever.
Yeah, drop a comment if you have.
Drop a comment if you have. I'm curious.
People have used this for jewelry, like earrings or rings or things like that, and it feels nice. The lock is like sturdy.
The lock is really sturdy.
It seals nicely too.
Check if it's waterproof. Wow.
Oh, okay.
It's got a little. Oh, well, I don't know if that's going to matter though, right?
Well, it kind of seals it in a little, maybe.
MEACOLIA. I mean, that helps, but it's still. Just don't dunk it in water.
But if something spills in your bag, you're probably okay.
You're probably fine, yeah.
So for you, would you buy something like this?
I don't know. For prescription though, maybe. Like, I get the benefit. It's cool. You keep everything separated. I love the snacks use case too, where you just have like your little variety snacks in there. I think that's really, really fun. Yeah. What about you? Would you get it?
I would say no, because I don't take enough like supplements and things like that. At this point, I haven't become a supplement girly yet, but I like the use case, and I think if somebody was looking for something, I would definitely recommend this one because it feels really sturdy and it just looks good overall. We'll get back to more TikTok travel accessories shortly. First, I want to thank this video sponsor, Incogni. We've been working with them for almost a year now, and I can't believe the number of places that they've found my personal information online. Whether it's to sign up for travel rewards or to save money on a hotel stay, nearly every company wants to get its hands on your name, email, and other details. While I appreciate the discounts, it turns out that information is super valuable because some sites sell it to data brokers who turn around and sell it to companies I'm not interested in. That leads to spam calls and scams, which Incogni makes go away without me needing to lift a finger. They found my information on more than 211 sites and gotten it removed from 183 so far. They contact data brokers on my behalf, saving me so much time by handling objections and following up when they get my data again. All I have to do is sign up with the email I want spam removed from, and they handle the rest while keeping me updated weekly on their progress. Right now, they're offering PackHacker viewers a 60% discount on an annual plan. Use code PackHacker at the link in the description below to save and say goodbye to spam and robocalls. Now, let's get back to the gear.
Those bottles come with it?
No.
Okay.
I use that face lotion though.
Great track choice. Oh, whoa, we've seen that before.
Look at her. I mean, packability is unreal.
Yeah, we do. I mean, we've got most of that stuff. I think we have that brush too.
Yep. So
It's
I have this loaded up with a bunch of random stuff.
Okay. Whoa.
So everything I did just kind of threw in here, right? Because I wanted to see, like, when I pack my toiletry bag, a lot of the time, unless it's super organized, I just throw stuff in there. And I was curious, like, this was in this pocket when I packed it up, and now it's no longer in the pocket.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to see with this, because it is so open, which is nice for that packability. But I think what you can run into really quickly here is if you're like, oh, that's fine, I've got that much space, and then you close it and it starts hitting something on this side, like you can,
right.
I don't know how much of this is like wasted space.
Yeah, you've got like, oh yeah, true. You got to plan it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when DAP kits have like the mesh and it's stretchy and they like hold things in a little bit more. I do like though that this is like kind of a rubbery material. If we pour this on, I think it's just gonna,
Yeah.
that just beads right off.
Yeah.
But yeah,
the thing that doesn't is the liner on the inside with
yeah.
the gusset, and it's on side and the inside of the pockets as well. It's like a soft kind of
Yeah.
like felty material, which is nice. It feels nice, but I think it's not as weather.
It also like doesn't save you counter space. Like the best DAP kits are designed to save you counter space. Whether they have like a hook to hang something on, which maybe this, no.
Not quite.
This whole thing is lost on me now too. Like these are just flying all over the place.
Yeah, I agree.
Nah.
So something like this, would you buy?
No.
Would you recommend?
I don't think so. I would rather have like a regular DAP kit without that like fold out functionality. It's just gonna be more simple. You're just dumping it in there anyways. This is like trying to be organized, but it's actually not. Everything just gets jostled around too much inside. It just doesn't really work.
Yeah, I agree.
Amazon must-haves for
Probably
international
from
travel
these
in
videos.
2024. A global surge protector. So especially if you're traveling somewhere like Southeast Asia where they're prone to power surges, you're gonna want to have this on
Most
you so
things
you
are dual
don't short
voltage
out your
though?
products.
We've got
Ceptics. I always thought that
it's-
was a crazy brand name for like it sounds like a medical device.
It does sound like a medical
Ceptics.
device. So there is the actual
I like the like
strip,
packability of that.
and then we have all of the little adapters here as well.
How do we get this off? Oh, we slide it. That's kind of nice. Looks a little loosey-goosey, everyone. But I think it's like, I like it's so hard to make these packable. Like there's that other Anchor one that's like a bigger like brick. Like this is
Yeah.
at least like flat and packable.
Yeah, I like that it gets kind of compact in the scheme of how compact something like this can get.
Are there like nerds in here that you can eat?
Yeah,
Like,
you
what?
just pop those into your mouth.
Why
That's
is
really
it?
great.
I don't know.
But what you do is whatever
Yep.
adapter you want, you just slide it in there, and then it's nice and secure. And then when you want to remove it, there's a little button on the back that you push, and then you
Pop
can
it off.
Pop that
That's
off.
cool. It's like the same mechanism as this attachment point.
Right.
Oh, cool. You got USB-C and USB-A. I wonder what the voltages are.
Oh, we have all of the information on the back there. So it's, yeah, it would be nice to have that information right there. So that's something to definitely check out and to pay attention to if you're going to be using this as your primary source of charging and your primary adapter. You need to make sure that whatever you have can handle the higher
Dual voltage,
Yeah,
which most things are.
Right.
But like Typical things that aren't are like a travel steamer or like a hair dryer. Those always blow out when you're traveling.
Yes, speaking from personal experience. Yeah, we lost one in our travels in Germany. So.
Oh, so sad.
It was very sad.
R.I.P. Yeah.
R.I.P. So something like this, is this something that you would be interested in?
I'd go for it. Personally, I like the form factor of this when it's all packed up. I don't like how it feels. I don't like the whatever's in here shaking around. And I feel like it's kind of overkill to have this whole bag of things. If you're going all over the world, this is a lot to take with you. But if you're just going to like 1 or 2 countries, just pick out, grab what you need, and then you're good to go.
Yeah. So this next one, technically you have seen, but I would love to get your thoughts on it because it is quite popular. So it's like a haha, it's a joke, you know?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
They actually love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're falling asleep so comfy all the time.
So too comfy.
Let's look at it. Let's get it out so we can talk to, like, I don't know. I think they also do a good job. Like, this could very much look like a medical neck brace.
Yeah.
Again, with the brand, we got Ceptics and then a medical neck brace. This is a travel gear channel. But I think they do a good job at making it not look like that.
Yeah,
you know?
I agree.
But yeah, I like this thing. Like, I feel like it's comfy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go.
So if you find like the right head positioning, it's actually super comfortable if you're someone
It's actually
that extra support.
super comfortable.
Yeah.
And super packable. Like, a lot of the times these things aren't packable at all.
Right, exactly.
It doesn't look that weird either. There's that huge like wedge. That one's awesome. Where,
Yeah.
where it's like, you're like, I'm gonna sleep.
I'm sleeping.
Yeah, it's like this
thing.
huge wedge and you're like, dunk.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. I think this thing is a really good invention.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, cool. So would you, if you were looking for a travel neck pillow, is this something that you would consider?
I feel like I would. Like, I'm not a big fan of like packing things that I'm only gonna use on the flight. But yeah, I think I would totally get the Trtl over other pillows.
I agree, because I already have it. So.
Yeah, there we go.
Here are some mini travel-sized cleaning finds I pack with me when I travel to feel more comfortable during my stay. After I spray my bed down, I love this portable travel sheet set that goes over both the hotel pillows and bedding so you know you are sleeping in clean sheets. And I love pairing this 2-in-1 travel pillow and blanket.
I mean, if people stay in a really nice place, do they do that still? MongByYa, look at that branding. I mean, really, it's like, do you need to bring this?
I agree with you where it's just kind of like, is this something that people actually need? But I know some people are very suspicious of how often hotels actually clean sheets.
Right.
So I think this is something that definitely like appeals to them a little bit more.
I feel like you would care about washing in between if you're the type of person that would get this.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a lot more work. But.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think that for me personally, this is just like a little bit overkill.
I got a crazy idea. Just bear with me. You could just bring your own sheets.
Hey now, don't get crazy.
Yeah, like,
Don't get too crazy.
I don't know what's so special about this. It's got some buttons on it and a zipper, but like...
It has an attached pillow. So it's a sheet and pillowcase in one.
Okay.
So that's really, I would say, like the biggest selling point of this.
Which is going to be heavier though, like with all the extra hardware than just a regular pillowcase and a sheet. I think personally this is not for me, and I don't think I'd recommend it. I would recommend the DIY route for this. Like, bring your own sheets. It's going to be better. You're going to be fine. It's going to feel more like home anyways.
Amazon travel must-haves. This is the tiniest iron in the world. It's smaller than my hand. It's a portable, lightweight mini iron made for travel. It's extremely thin and weighs less than a pound. It heats up super quick, going up to 302 degrees. It comes with a heat-resistant rest-down mat to avoid any mishaps.
It's very sleek, right?
I like it.
So it comes with this little travel case.
Is it dual voltage? That would be good.
This is dual voltage. So it's got a little switch on the back that you just... I really can't get it to move over though right now.
Unless it like needs to be plugged in, I don't know.
It looks like it's broken, does it not?
Was it busted?
It looks kind of just like it's shoved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's busted.
All right, so would I buy it? No, it's broken.
I mean, yeah.
It's got some heft though.
Yeah.
And barring that, right? We can ignore that.
It's got, this I think is really great. It comes with the heat resistant resting pad.
Oh, smart. Is this like silicone pad?
Yeah, so when you are like between irons, I don't know, between shirts or whatever. But I really like this. The handle is a super cool functionality.
Really smart design.
Yeah, that's really great. It came with this little guy too, so if you wanted to bring like a fabric softener or things like that.
Nice.
So, or water. Oh, actually that makes more sense. So it'd be like water so that when you spray it down and you iron it.
I like this a lot, barring like this thing not working.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
I wonder what the reviews say.
Is this something you would want to see on the reviews channel?
Would you want to see this reviewed on the reviews channel?
Could we perhaps review this for you? Would you like that? Would that interest you?
Give it a thumbs up and subscribe.
We can Vanna White review it. Let us know in the comments below.
So Lauren, I know you travel with a steamer. Would you bring this over your steamer?
I would say no, because most hotels don't have a steamer, but most hotels will have a iron. But if somebody were looking to bring their own iron, then this is one that I would be like, oh, this is great because it's so
strong look at
small. Yeah. What about you?
I mean, no. If I ever need something to like not have creases, I'll usually use the hotel iron. Typically, I do the hack of just like hanging up my shirt in the shower, getting it really steamy, and just kind of letting the wrinkles fall out a little bit. Totally Newbealer, like
totally Newbealer. This one was just too fun to not include. I'm kind of obsessed with it.
Okay, let's see what it is.
This reusable drink carrier can hold up to 12 cups, and it can be folded for efficient storage. It holds most popular cup sizes, and it has silicone-based grips to ensure that your drinks remain upright and won't wobble or spill. It is also designed to sit comfortably.
You're on like a bachelorette or like a bachelor party, or you have like 15 kids? Like, this is the way to go.
I think of like every family party ever where I'm like, I'm going to 7-Eleven. Does anybody want a Slurpee? And everybody's like, me, me, me. And I'm like, if I had this thing.
Let's see it.
So this is obviously not airplane travel.
Bevee, yeah.
If it is, it's in a checked bag.
Could it be though? Okay.
I would say checked bag.
God, it's so big, yeah.
It is so big.
Not really big on travel, but it's gear.
So the way that this works is you push it down, and when you push the handle down, it's very subtle. Like if you pull it up a little bit, it locks it into place.
Smart.
And then if you push it down, you can move it. I think this is interesting. Give that an open.
I gotcha, yeah, I see. I see it's a little weird, but like it seems secure.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So then this locks back into place.
Does it come with cups, or is it just like if you get it at the coffee shop?
I would say it's just at the coffee shop, because that's the problem I run into. I have my water bottle as well, where I'm like, sick. Love
what are these square ones for? What does she have in the video there?
Like sugar packets and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so sugar packets or creamer or anything like that, where it's like all that extra stuff that comes with it. What I like about this the most is like there's a little bit of flexibility in here,
that's cool.
So it feels really grippy. Feels well made. Apart from the handle, I did find very finicky, because it's like when it's up, it's locked into place, but it's so easy to knock
bring it down. Yeah.
But if the handle does fall down, this still works fine. And usually when you're
if you're carrying it, you have that tension that's upwards, right?
Yeah,
So it's like you're not really gonna.
Yeah, it's not gonna.
Like you're not gonna fly anywhere. I mean, you're not doing this with beverages anyways. Can I do a loop-de-loop with it?
You really could. I did see a video where the guy flipped a bunch of cups upside down and they stayed in there.
That's super cool.
But if they're
Shouts out that guy.
If they're coffee cups and they're heavy, it's just gonna pour out the top anyway.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that, but I think.
Oh, that's so loud.
It is so loud.
It's so loud.
I would say the handle is probably the least well-designed thing of this, but I personally would definitely buy this. I can see myself getting this as like a white elephant gift exchange thing, and then
yeah, that's perfect white elephant gift.
Yeah, right.
Actually, should we go test this right after this?
Yeah, we should go get coffees for everybody.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, sold. That was close. So out of everything that we took a look at today, which one was your favorite?
I think the Trtl travel pillow is the most functional, like the most bang for your buck. I think most people are gonna dig that. And I also really like that iron. I thought it was a really smart design. It's super small, super cute. I mean, Pack Hacker's all about finding like the smallest items that are the most packable. And I think that iron is a good representation of that, as long as the voltage meter works. What about you?
Yeah, I would say the iron thing too. Yeah. I'd be interested to get another one to see if that fixes that, if that was just kind of like a manufacturing fluke or it broke or something that. Probably was. Yeah. But I think that that's super small, super functional, about as packable as it gets, especially when it comes to a iron. Like that's not something that you usually see all the time.
Totally. TikTok gear, part 2, that's a wrap. See you in the next one.